are you doing today, sir?
I'm doing very well, yeah.
Do you do a lot of these?
Yeah, a fair few. This is the second one I've done this year. It varies from year to year, but yeah.
What is it about these things that you like doing?
Well, as an actor, it really is not very often that you get to interact with the people who consume your product. These are the people who pay the wages. Is one thing. I get to travel around this magnificent country a great deal, which is also good. And I have a lot of friends and colleagues and peers on the circuit that I get to meet regularly. It's all good. They're always fun. The fans are incredibly loyal. And without them, none of this happens. None of it. Not just the conventions.
What do you think?
The movies don't happen unless they watch it. And this is the most loyal fan base in the world, without question.
What is it about horror movies that gets people so excited?
I never try to answer that question. I mean, increasingly, I actually throw it back and I would ask the question, what is it about comedy that we enjoy? And if you ask people that question, they kind of look at you weird and say, well, because it's funny, it makes us laugh. Well, that's not a reason, but it's okay. So why horror? Same reason in reverse, because it scares us, because in the same way that comedy reflects ourselves back to ourselves, comedy is a mirror for our pomposities and idiocies and frailties and etc. Horror does the same thing. It's all about the human condition, really. It's all about life and birth and death and skin and flesh and blood, and it's as important an aspect of humanity as comedy. I think love and death always walked hand in hand.
I love that. That was a great answer. Okay, I'm asking everybody the same question. Favorite horror movie of all time?
Is by no means the scariest movie ever made, but for me it's the granddaddy of them all, and it's, if my math is right, 78 years old this year. It's Bride of Frankenstein.
Why that one?
It's the grand opera of horror movies. I'm just a huge fan of Karloff's work and of James Whale's work, the director. It's I think certainly the greatest sequel ever made. Whale outdid himself from the great job that he'd done on the original Frankenstein movie, and I think Boris Karloff's performance is greater in Bride of Frankenstein. It's just an endlessly, richly rewarding movie. And again, of course, it's love and death. It's Elsa and Boris.